So this is another installment in the Outsider series of videos. And this video is basically about using your experiences as an outsider to generate ideas, to start a business, and to be more creative. Being an outsider doesn't necessarily mean that you're going to move into the woods and live like a hermit, like I do, as soon as you turn 18. Part of being an outsider is experiencing the world in such a way that it ultimately leads to realizations that you're just passing through society and you're not dwelling in it. And so this gives you a very unique perspective that others don't have, and you can capitalize on that. Ideas for products, services, and companies don't just appear out of thin air. And they're often attributed to being extremely conventional ideas that just meet a basic need, that correct a very simple problem. But other times, ideas from visionaries appear as though they were magic somehow to most people. And it's really because people like that have a completely different perspective. And so this is what you can take advantage of if you are viewing society from a vantage point that gives you a more objective view of what's going on and helps you see holes that the average person wouldn't see. So the more diverse that your life experiences are, the more you're going to be able to create a wide variety of different ideas. And that means exposing yourself to new experiences that make you uncomfortable or just outside of what you would typically do. It could be as simple as traveling to strange places alone and putting yourself in very uncomfortable situations. It could be looking at unique architecture, different angles and textures and ways of building and seeing what they evoke in you. It could be taking a visit to a nearby museum and just being inspired by the art. It could be jumping out of a plane. It could be climbing out of a mountain. It could be hang gliding. You could try painting. You could try making music. You can try running if you've never run before. You can go for a hike. Whatever it is that you think might inspire you. If you're more extroverted, you can meet new people. You can go to seminars on interesting topics or conferences, engage with others that you find stimulating in a very stimulating environment. And once you start to do that and you stimulate yourself and you're exposing yourself to new experiences and new people and new environments, you can create new ideas from the experiences that you have because your brain is making more connections between things that are typically not related. So from the knowledge you intake and from the analysis you have after all these new experiences, you are definitely going to have new ideas. So instead of wasting all of these ideas, you can journal these experiences as they're happening. So if you're traveling, keep a travel journal. Talk about what you did that day, what you were experiencing, how the new experience made you feel, what sensations and textures and thoughts were racing through your mind when it happened. Were you scared? What did that feel like? Try to be very, very descriptive in what was going on inside of you. When you journal these experiences, it doesn't have to be just about travel journals. It could even be what you're learning from other new hobbies, from museums. It could be also about the books that you're reading. What books are you reading and what are you taking away from the books? How does it fit into and relate to information that you already have, other books that you've read? And look for people that you could even discuss that with that might have a different perspective that you could learn from. So basically, be open to new ideas and new experiences. Go out of your way to expose yourself to them. Even if they seem crazy or not something that you are opposed to on principle, but just something that is out of your comfort zone. And face these experiences like a child would. Be full of wonder and curiosity and amazement, and you will find that you're able to take in a great deal more information about the experience that you might not have opened yourself up to before. So learning to relax while feeling energetic and intellectually lively while you're experiencing these things is key to engaging and learning with whatever new thing you're trying. And it's going to enhance your ability to be creative after you've ended the experience. And So sometimes you're actually going to want to brainstorm, and typically people just sit in front of their computer and their mind might go blank. So if you want to just sit and think about your ideas, try to find a place that isn't just in front of your computer or laptop, and find an environment that's unusual or different, that has some kind of novelty and is stimulating in some way. And try to go there and brainstorm somewhere that isn't typically where you would go. Another idea would be to try taking a walk to allow what's in your subconscious mind to bubble up to the surface, so that you are constantly intaking new information in the form of nature, and basically your brain will generate ideas for you. You can also try going for a walk to generate ideas. Regardless of how you do it, take advantage of what you experience by recording these experiences in your journal and forcing yourself to engage in novel experiences, just new experiences, unusual experiences, and exposing yourself to new ideas that help you become a more interesting person. And the more that you can do that, the more that you create these new experiences, the more new ideas you will have.